it looks kind of weak.
Yeah.
Because it can kind of see my bones up there, so they're like, it's not good for me to get braces.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. So today's video is going to be the differences between Invisalign and braces. I don't know if you're familiar with my channel, but I recently just got my braces off, and right now she has Invisalign. She got it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yes, we're just gonna get right into it. So for me, my braces cost $5,000.
Mine cost originally $6,300, but I also got a deal on Black Friday, so it was about $5,800 for me. And it's the same for the braces. There's no difference.
Was it because of your teeth was so messed up, or?
No, my teeth is perfect, as you can see. I'm just doing small adjustment here.
I don't know, maybe it charge according to like how much time it takes for your teeth to get perfect. I don't know, what do you think?
Because about a year ago they told me it was $4,000. But also my coworker said for hers it was only like 3 months.
3 months?
Yes, but her teeth is pretty straight, so it's probably depending on how long.
Yeah, it might depend, because mine, they told me mine should take about 18 months. It ended up being about, I think, 21. It took about 21 months. What about yours?
Yeah,
18 months. Obviously, you can see braces. I got the metal braces. There are other braces where you can see.
Like the invisible bracket.
Yes. So the I think they call it clear, right?
Yeah.
So you can get clear brackets. Those ones you're not as visible to see, but the ones I got, a blind man can pretty much see. I'm kidding, obviously, no. And with Invisalign, you cannot see it. It's almost not there.
It's sort of, you can see it if you're up close.
Oh yeah, that's true. And when you first get it too, you cannot talk weird.
Yeah.
When I first got braces, my goodness, it hurts for like a week and a half. I really could not chew on stuff, because even with spaghetti, halfway through eating, I'll just give up on my food. So I don't know how yours is.
Mine, it just make my teeth sore. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything, but like it's sore when you take it out and put it back on. Oh. And then it takes like few days to get used to the tray, and then you're okay. It's easily taken out after that. But
the very first time you put it in, did it hurt?
No.
At all?
It's just sore, and then kind of give you a little bit headache, and then the whole jar is like a little bit sore, but that's it. It doesn't hurt.
Okay, thank you, Fluffy. It's crazy because for mine, when the lady was putting the brackets in, she advised me to pretty much go get painkillers, because she was like, I guarantee you're gonna get headaches and all that. But actually it didn't hurt at first until I was gonna chew on something, and then I felt the pain. And afterwards, every time I went to the doctor, to the dentist, whatever you call them, whenever I went there, it always hurt for about a week before like my teeth, I guess, just gets used to it.
So like my dentist say you have to put on what's that? Just like a little bump they glue on to your teeth, so that the Invisalign tray can click better, so it wouldn't move around. So but apparently some dentists don't do that. My dentist, they say it works better when there's glue on it, just so that it can hold on to the tray. If you have that glue, when you take out the tray, you'll feel uncomfortable because it's kind of rubbing against your upper or bottom lips. So when you have the tray on, it actually make you feel better.
When I first got it, the bracket would irritate not my gum, but like my lips, I guess. What do you call them?
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Like
no,
the
like right the inside.
I think just
two very smart people. But for mine, I guess, I don't know what you call it, gum, lips, whatever.
The inside of
the lips, yeah, it would irritate it, and they gave me wax to block up whichever bracket irritated me, so that way my gum or cheek or whatever would not rub on it. So I gave her braces wax for hers, and
Yeah.
it worked too. When I had my braces on, there were times when it would just randomly hurt. Whenever the teeth is shifting and it hit a nerve, it just hurt, like just randomly. For braces, you have to go to the orthodontist every other month. At least that was my experience. Every other month I had to go in to get a thicker wire.
For mine, they just give you the trays for the whole treatment, and you just replace the tray yourself. And I think they want to schedule appointment just to check to see your teeth are shifting the right way and make sure the tray is still right. So my next appointment is like in 9 weeks, and they say pretty much after that I wouldn't have to come into the dentist as often if I don't want to, unless, you know, if there's anything that's bothering me. When you switch tray every week, at the beginning it will get sore, and then it will feel like it doesn't fit right, but then as the days goes on, like the third, fourth day, it will be completely fine. Like you will get used to it so quickly.
You switch tray every week. So what was the difference between like the first and second tray? Like how did you feel when you put it on?
So the first tray I put it on at the dentist's office, and it was like, it feels like it fit exactly how it's supposed to. It just becomes sore as the time goes by. But the second tray, it feels like it wasn't fitting correctly. The first day, you know, I was even thinking like, wait, is this the right tray? Like I have to like adjust multiple times.
Yeah.
But then after the third day, it was fine.
When you eat, food gets stuck in your teeth, which is pretty annoying. And with Invisalign,
You have to take out your tray and eat and put it back. Probably brush your teeth before, just to make sure it doesn't stain your tray or have like funky smell. So
the thing with like, I guess when it comes to that, I think braces and Invisalign, it's a lose-lose situation, because with braces, like food gets stuck in your teeth, and with Invisalign, you have to like take it off every time you want to eat something.
Yeah.
So even if you want to snack on something, you see,
my
or your
gosh.
friend is eating something, you just want to taste
That's
it. You have to take it out, and I've seen her take out an Invisalign like every second.
Seriously, and I snack so much, so it's like every second I was like, oh my gosh, I want to eat that. Okay. Let me take it out real quick.
For me, when I first got my braces, whenever I eat something, I would try to brush my teeth. And after a while, I just didn't care anymore.
For Invisalign, it's like every time you eat, like when you go to a restaurant, you wanted to take it out in the bathroom, trying to be polite, you know. Now, like after 2 weeks, I don't care anymore. I'll just take it right out right there in front of everybody who can possibly see me.
It's so annoying because it's like, you have to eat. Like, I mean, if it's something I want to snack on, I'm not going to feel like, well, I don't want that because I'm scared it's going to get stuck in my brackets, or
Yeah.
oh, I have to go to the restroom to take out my Invisalign. Oh, have that. Everybody's going to see me take it off.
One other thing that my dentist told me is that because of my gum tissue, it's kind of like recession. So, wait.
Recession?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is it called recession? I think it's
Probably.
But anyway, like the dentist was saying that because of the recession of my gum on the top, they don't suggest me to get braces just because it might kind of mess it up even worse. So they suggest me to go with Invisalign, so it's kind of a slower change and it's not as dramatic, because every time they tighten the braces, it's gonna like,
Major shift.
yeah, it's gonna shift your teeth a lot.
Depending on how your teeth is naturally, there are some that Invisalign just can't do.
Yeah.
Like you have to get braces.
Yeah.
And I think braces is just like the king of them, and then Invisalign is like the queen.
I don't know what that means.
It means like, when I say king, braces can fix a lot of stuff. You know
So,
what I mean? So like
yeah.
no matter how bad or how your teeth is shaped, but I guess there are cases kind of like yours that you were saying that it's not recommended.
Yeah.
Like I guess maybe there are certain scenarios where it's probably best to go with Invisalign.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I know braces. Usually, like a lot of doctors would recommend
Yeah.
braces.
Yeah, because braces is what dentists came up with. But Invisalign is just like a random company decided to come up with something that will help with dentists. So what my dentist was saying is it's not really dentists. They are not like specialty doctors or anything that came out with it.
Depending on whichever you want to go with, braces or Invisalign, like you can go wrong with either one of them. It's just whichever one you feel like it's best for you is what you should go for. Like for me, for example, as an adult, like I didn't care having braces on. I mean, it's like if you don't want to look at me, don't look at me. If it disturbs you that I'm an adult and I have braces on, like don't look at me. Seriously.
And even if you're worried about showing it too much, you can get the invisible braces or whatever.
But that's the thing though,
braces.
the clear braces, there are certain things you can't drink because it's gonna get stained and then you look ridiculous.
Yeah, and also it break easier.
Yeah, because they use ceramic. Those ones break easy. If you have to be careful when you drink red wine or even coffee because they get stained. Yeah, they get stained pretty easy. So with those ones, you just kind of have to be careful.
It's actually similar to Invisalign because they're suggesting not to drink like color drink with your Invisalign because it might like discolor your teeth and the tray.
And you said like the doctor said you should rinse your mouth.
Yeah, like right after, like for example, if you really want to drink it and you don't want to take it off, then just drink it and then rinse your mouth real quick and real good to make sure it doesn't stain your teeth.
Regardless of whichever you get, at the end of it, you still need retainer. But depending on what your situation is, because I got retainer at the top and bottom.
At the end of my treatment, I also have to do the retainer on the top and bottom.
Yeah. So if you are paying for your braces or Invisalign, you better wear your retainer. If not, your teeth is gonna go back to the way God designed it to look. So
yeah.
wear your retainer.
Wear your retainer.
Wear your clear retainer when you go to bed, regardless of like the permanent retainer. Braces and Invisalign are very expensive. Like I mean, come on. $5,000?
Yeah,
my
you
goodness.
don't want to waste that money after all this year you've been wearing that, and then trust me, guys,
that's a lot of money wasted. So, and even with that, because I had no idea I had to pay for my clear retainer. Yeah,
on the show.
So I'm pretty sure I showed you guys in my last video if you've seen my last video. But this is my retainer. I don't know if you guys can see.
It looks just like Invisalign.
And I had no idea you had to pay for this. So if I misplace this, I get 2 more for free. And after that, I have to start paying them pretty much to get me. No, for real. And even the permanent ones, if it pops off, they can replace it twice for free. And after that, I'm gonna have to start paying them to put it back. I know, right? So it's almost like a never-ending struggle. It's a business, I guess. It all comes down to money. Alright guys, that concludes this video. If you have any questions, just put it in the comment section down below and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, this is my friend Peggy.
Hi.
And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!